I told you that you can use every single pro feature on CapCut without running a pro account? Well, in this video, we're going to find out how. So if you're new to this channel, you're welcome. So in this channel, we're going to be discovering different ways to boost our creativity. This is a channel made for creatives. And if you've not subscribed yet, kindly hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell so that you can get notifications for when next we post new videos. Don't also forget to leave a like and a comment down below. Let's get right into the video. In this video, I discovered a particular feature inside of CapCut, not outside, not an extra software. It is actually an inbuilt feature in CapCut where you can save your video with every pro feature still on it, working perfectly. So in this video, I'm going to show you that secret. So real quick, we're going to launch our CapCut. We're going to launch our CapCut. Right, so this is the home page of our CapCut software. Remember, it's the desktop version, right? So we're just going to click on create project. Yeah, so we're just going to wait for it to set up a little. So for the purpose of this video, we're just going to look for a very short clip that we can use to illustrate this. So I'm just going to click on import to import a very short clip so that we will not waste so much time in the video, right? So I'm just going to look for one of my short clips here. Okay, so I've seen this particular one. I'm just going to click on it and then open to CapCut, right? So yeah, so this is what we have here, right? So I'm just going to drag it into, yes, our timeline. There we go, right? So all right, so I'm just going to look for any random effects that has the Pro icon on it. You'd know that the effect is Pro when you see the crystal icon on the left-hand side. So I'm just going to get this purple hazard. Yeah, so you have it there in our video, right? So I'm just going to reduce the glow, just play around with the special effects or the settings of the effect. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to bring another effect, which is this gasoline blaze, just to make sure that we have a lot of effects going on in there. Yeah, so I'm just going to split the video so that I can bring in the Pro transition feature, just to make sure that we have a lot of Pro features. So like I said, this will not require you to download any external software. Every single thing we'll be doing is inbuilt in CapCut, right? So you don't have to go anywhere else, right? So I'll bring in this transition right here, and then play to see the entire effects, right? So that's the transition right there. And we have our video, right? So when we click on export, just see what happens. If we click on export, you see that they would notify us that we are using Pro features, and they will even list out the Pro features that we are using. You cannot export freely unless you have a Pro account, right? So you either get the discount, which is to buy a Pro account, or you go back to your edit and take out the Pro features. So I'm just going to go back to my edit, and then I'll take out the Pro features, and then if I export, you see that it is exporting normally because I do not have the Pro features. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back Pro features, and then I'm going to show you the trick or the secret, if you may, that I figured out. Okay, here, this here, and then a transition. We have our transition, right? So there we go. We have the three effects that we used earlier. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to create a compound clip, right? I'm going to clip all the elements right here. I'm going to create a compound clip. You can press Alt G, or you can just do it manually like I just did. And when you have that, so when you have the compound clip created, you're going to go over to, you notice that we still have, even while we clipped, the video, we still had, those effects on them, right? You don't have to lose them. So we're going to click to go over to our video tab. So just in case you do not have this kind of layout, right? Maybe your layout is quite different from mine. All you can just do is to hover over to menu, layouts, and then you can change your layout to your preferred option, right? I'm using a vertical layout because I'm used to creating reels, short form content. So you can choose to use the vertical or any other layout of your choice, right? So for the purpose of this video, you can use the vertical so that you can follow through. So we're going to move down to blur, motion blur, right? So we're going to, remember you need to have the elements in your timeline selected, right? You're going to move over to our motion blur, and then we'll take the blur to 0 and also the blend to 0. And all we just have to do is to wait for it to finish, processing. It's going to take a while depending on how fast your computer is. So because I do not want to waste so much of your time, I'm just going to fast forward. So after the process is done, I'm going to show you how to locate the video when it is saved. You don't have to export it. You do not necessarily need to export it. Once it is saved, once the process of the motion blur is done, it just saves automatically and you can just access it in your computer. So we're going to open our computer. We'll go over to our Windows partition. We're going to move over to users, right? So you're going to look for the name of your user. For me, my own user is test, so I'm going to click on test, right? And then we see app data. For so many people, you might not see this app data folder because it is a hidden folder, right? So in order for you to locate your app folder, you have to make your hidden folders visible. And how do you do that? On Windows 10, you just go to your view. See your view at the top right there, and you see options. You click on it, click on the options. So once you see this pop up, you see general view and search. You click on view, and then you see hide files and folders. You click on show hidden folders, right? If yours is in don't show, you probably hide your app data folder. So you click on show hidden folders, and then you click on the app data. So you're going to click on the first local, and then you click on your CapCut folder. Yes, once that is done, then you click on your user data folder, and then you locate your cache folder. And then in this particular, I think you have a lot of folders here. So what you're going to do is you're going to type MOT, right? That's a shortcut if you want to get to any folder fast, right? So the folder we're looking for is the motion blur cache. That's it. We're going to click on it. So once you click on it, you're going to see the video that we just added motion blur to, right? So we can either choose to play the video from this folder or move it to our preferred folder. But if we play from this folder, you can see how it looks. Yeah, so you see that we have all our pro features working perfectly in the video. You can also decide to move it to CapCut and then export it properly. And I also want to point out that the version of the CapCut Windows that I'm using is around 70.5 version. So make sure that the software that you're using, the CapCut that you're using, is actually 70.5 so that it can work perfectly. All right, guys. So that is the secret. So just in case you do not want to spend that much money every month renewing your Pro account, you can just use this for the meanwhile, and there is no limit to how much videos and how much effects that you can put into your videos. As far as you use the motion blur option, you can have your videos saved as into the motion blur cache, and from there you can take it from that folder and then maybe move it to the right folder that you want the video in. All right, guys, so that will be all for this video. Remember, if you're not subscribed yet, just hit the subscribe button and also the notification so that when I do get to post another video, you'd see it. And leave a like, share your thoughts. If it worked for you, just leave a comment so that other people can see it and also benefit from it. Until I appear on your screen again, I am TG, and I'll see you in the next one.